Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making something called a Smitty Sled. And the purpose of this is to mount our ice shanty on top of it, and it'll be easier to pull. And how it basically works is this way. I got two skis here. I bought these on Craigslist last week for 25 bucks. They had bindings on them and all that, so I just took those off. And what I've done is I've marked where I'm going to put my blocks of wood. So I'm going to have a block of wood here, then I'll have another one here, same thing on the other ski. I'm going to drill up some stainless steel or deck screws. I'll have those on there. To which I'm going to either mount a 3-foot long piece of 2x4, which will sit within here, or maybe something, I don't know, I'm trying to do something a little bit lighter. This is cedar. I don't have big enough pieces. I just have 2x4. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe mount some 3/4 inch plywood, something that's relatively light, and I'll just have that bolted, which will just be a drop-in bolt, so it'll come apart. And then my shanty will sit on top of this, and I'll secure it with some bungees. I'll put a couple holes in up here for some, what do you call those, just for the rope, or angle, actually, the, what do you call those, eyelets. I'll put some eyelets in here somehow, I think. I'll just have an eyelet here, an eyelet here, and then it'll let me pull this. And apparently, if you look up Smitty Sled, Smitty, the guy that came up with this idea and sells them, it's pretty smart because you can pull a heavy amount of load on top of two downhill skis, and the thought process being that when you're in the deep snow, it makes it a lot easier because these shanties are in these big sleds that are basically flat bottom, and when you get any amount of snow, it's almost impossible, especially at my age, to pull something that's 100 pounds dead weight. You just get exhausted. So this should make things a lot easier for when I understand. So that's what we're going to do today. So I got my 2 screws there, and we're going to mount a couple more over here. They don't have to be perfect. Just want them close enough. And then these, there's a ridge here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in line through. Not sure what you can actually see here, so we'll try to get you down here. What we're going to do is countersink this from the back side. I'll show you how we do that. Okay. So we got our holes drilled like that. Clamp this down good, keep our block of wood right where we want it. And then should be able to turn this over and get my screw started there and pre-drilled. Oops. Trying to keep this parallel so I don't go out an angle here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna countersink this. I put it in the drill bit instead of doing it by hand. Oops. And it works much better, as most things do. And it's spinning nice and fast, so I'm getting rid of all these burrs. And I don't have to go deep at all. I'm just widening that so I can get the screw to get set flat in there. That's nice and smooth. Two more. There we go. Nice. Real nice. So taking this apart now, I'm marking these so I know which ones go which. 3. 1, 2, 3. And the reason I'm doing this is so I don't have to fight with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So I know which the back side is. And the reason I have to take these off is now with these on, I have to put the stretchers across. So I'm going to figure out where that's going to be, and then we're going to go over on the table saw and clean that out. Alright, so these are the two fronts and these are the back. So the ski will actually curve this way. And one will be on there, one will be here. So what I did is I combined them, put them together, measured the distance between the 2x4 that's going to lay in this dado. Cut out some witness marks here so I can see what I'm actually doing. I'm going to put a clamp on this to hold these two together, and then we're just going to nibble it away with the table saw. Sunday, temperature's 41 degrees. We're gonna try to locate some of those Lake Chautauqua perch. See if we can't get into a few of them. Just a gorgeous day. We'll see what the condition of the ice is. It should be pretty sloppy because of the warm up, but we'll see what we can get into. Well, it's pretty hard to believe. This beautiful day, I don't even have a jacket on, just my fleece. And I can pull this shanty about 100 pounds with one finger. Normally I would be huffing and puffing and just having a hell of a time trying to move this thing because it just tends to plow. But I'm able to get this out, so we're gonna set up down here and see if we can't get into some fish. Well, everybody, this was a total success. Fishing wasn't very good, only got 4 little perch. But this is a total success. One finger. How about that? One finger I can pull this by. Where normally this shanty, you can see underneath, it's just a big, huge plastic tub. So it was very difficult to pull. But this Even in the heavy pack, wet snow, it just glides right over the top of it. Can literally do it just with one finger. Very easy. Anyway, that'll do it. I'll wrap it up for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please hit the like button and please subscribe if you like these types of videos. We'll see everybody in the next video.